We have some good news happening in our community. Last month, a local group met a goal of raising $10 million. Yeah, wow. They're helping improve the quality of life for residents in the West End. It's called the West End Opportunity Partnership. And joining me today is Laura Douglas to tell us all about how this group got started, the donations. But Laura, let's begin with that number.
Yes.
10 million. That is unreal.
Yes, we are very grateful and excited about reaching that $10 million donation goal. And what it means is we qualified under the legislation to get an additional $10 million from the city of Louisville, also $10 million from the state. So now we have $30 million that we can use to focus on lifting West Louisville.
So how did this group come about?
Well, it came about as a result of some 2021 legislation, which actually was supported in a bipartisan manner by the Kentucky General Assembly. After the legislation was passed and the organization went into existence, our first goal and requirement was to raise $10 million in donations in order to qualify for additional funds.
You know, I feel like there is so much need.
Yes.
Where do you begin? Because it's one thing to say, man, I hope we make our goal. Then when you make the goal, I feel like sometimes the hardest part is thinking, okay, where are we going to begin and how are we going to divvy this up? Because there's just a lot that needs to be addressed.
Well, the good news is there are already a number of nonprofit organizations and neighborhood groups in the West End that are focusing on the same things that we're going to be focusing in on. And we also have on our board 9 representatives from each of the 9 target areas under the legislation. So we're going to be relying on the folks already out there in the community, the folks representing the neighborhoods on our boards to really get a handle on what's going on and where it's important to lend support. We'll be looking at job creation, at housing renovations, also at building low and moderate income housing. So this is a fabulous opportunity for West Louisville.
Certainly is, with some great groups that are already on the ground that know firsthand what the need is. So you know the money is going to be well utilized there. You know, and talk about the help of the folks that donated. I mean, without the sponsors and the people that stepped up, and you have a long list of people that really stepped up.
We have 22 donors, including Manna Inc., the J. Graham Brown Foundation, the Geens Foundation, Jewish Heritage Fund, J. Macaulay Brown, Sandra Frazier, who is a longtime community supporter, LG&E, the Kentucky Distillers Association, Stephen Galt. You see the list of folks there on the screen. We are very proud to have been supported by those organizations and individuals because it lets us know that they believe in us and that they are also supporting what the outcomes will be.
Exactly. So what is next for the group? What do you do next?
Well, next, we're going to make sure that we are in touch with the community. We're going to use the neighborhood folks on our board to make sure that that does happen. We have some basic organization to do. I am the interim president and CEO, but I'll be helping the board to organize a national search to identify someone to come in and take that job up on a permanent basis.
Wonderful.
So we've got some work ahead of us, but it's all going to be exciting and meaningful and worthwhile work.
Well, you're going to have, maybe you come back on with your permanent replacement, right? The new person kind of leading the charge and keep us updated on the good things that are happening.
Absolutely.
Seeing, you know, the good news, because we want to share that.
Absolutely.
All right, Laura, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So if you would like to learn more about the West End Opportunity Partnership, go online to westendpartners.org. We're coming right back.